At exactly 21:48 p.m. Seoul time, the Twitter timeline suddenly exploded. Thousands of global fanbase accounts wrote one short sentence that immediately became the #1 trending worldwide. Jungkook at AESPA concert? Not even 5 minutes after the first viral upload, the virtual universe turned into a battlefield. Army, a community of BTS fans known for being loyal, intelligent, and protective, is divided between curiosity, jealousy, panic, and unbridled anger. Is it true that Jungkook, the golden magne, an independent icon, a man of mystery who has just taken the South Korean real estate industry by storm, was secretly present at the concert of the fourth generation's most popular girl group? More surprisingly, these rumors did not come from the media or paparazzi reporters. From an ordinary spectator, an AESPA fan, a young girl with an anonymous account who, unexpectedly, may just have leaked pieces of a huge puzzle that had been hidden from the public. He uploaded a short video of 8 seconds. The picture is rather blurry, dark atmosphere, but in the crowd, a tall figure in a black hoodie and dark hat seemed to turn his head for a moment at the camera. Just a quick glance. But that expression was too familiar to the millions of eyes that had memorized every detail of Jungkook's face, even in the thick fog. And as always, the internet does not stand still. Within 2 hours, the video had been dissected frame by frame. Fans traced the jawline, gait, even a bracelet on his left hand. Some claimed that the hoodie the man was wearing was identical to the one Jungkook had worn in one of the live streams last month. But what made it all the more wild was when one Japanese Army account shared a screenshot of AESPA's VIP concert ticket booking system that mentioned a special reservation under the name JKHK Holdings, the same name as the property company that has been secretly associated with Jungkook. Coincidence? Or an overly obvious hint? SM Entertainment is silent. No clarification, no objection, no confession. As if knowing that letting these rumors run wild would be more beneficial publicly. And from the big hit side? Quiet. Not a single statement came out of HYB. Even when the hashtag #ProtectJungkook flooded all social media with lightning speed. Some fans are demanding an explanation. Others defended, maybe he just wanted to watch the concert like a normal person. But there is also a much deeper speculation. Is this part of a secret collaboration? Or something more personal? Outrage began to spread when audio snippets from the AESPA concert leaked to Discord. In the piece, one of the AESPA members is heard saying, "We are very excited about tonight's special guest," followed by an unusual cheer. Who is the special guest? Not mentioned. But the timing of the statement, just as Jungkook's video was allegedly captured on camera, added fuel to an already uncontrollable blaze. Now, the question is no longer, is Jungkook really here? But why is he present? And what's going on behind the scenes between BTS and AESPA? Two idol groups from two large agencies that have historically rarely been seen interacting with each other. Then why now? Why suddenly? Is this just a small coincidence exaggerated by the internet? Or the beginning of a great story that has been tightly closed? The Army began to feel uneasy. Several large fanbase accounts began archiving content. Some delete tweets in support of the label. Secret discussion groups have sprung up. If it's true that Jungkook came to the AESPA concert, it's not just a fad. He's not the impulsive type. If earlier netizens still half believed and hoped that all this was just a coincidence, then the next evening became the time when the line between reality and theory began to blur. A concert staffer, whose identity was disguised for personal safety, surprisingly leaked a VIP list stored in an internal logistics system. Jungkook's name is not clearly written, but there is one suspicious entry, person of interest from HYB, under privacy clause. And of the many invited guests that night, only one person was personally escorted by 2 large bodyguards with HYB badges. Not surprising enough yet? Hold your breath. Another video suddenly appeared. This time it came from the side of the stage. Its duration is only 3 seconds, but it is enough to change the course of public opinion. There, a man dressed in all black with a mask stands on the backside of the stage, just behind the technical crew. And when the camera slowly panned towards the stage, one of the AESPA members, Karina, was seen glancing at him, then smiling briefly. The look was unusual. Even AESPA fans themselves admit, it's not a stage smile. That's personal. Does Jungkook have a personal relationship with any of the AESPA members? The Army broke up. Some began to voice open anger. He could have gone to the concert, That's his right. But why AESPA? Wrote one of the accounts of a large fan base from Thailand, which then received more than 50,000 likes but also more than 10,000 replies full of anger. Some accounts even accused him of making slander and splitting the fandom. But one thing is indisputable: this is a rare moment. Jungkook, an idol who is very secretive about his personal life, almost never even seen at concerts of other groups except his own colleagues, suddenly appears at AESPA concerts, and not as an ordinary spectator. This is not the Jungkook we know, wrote another account from Korea. He was always careful. He knows his every move is monitored. If he keeps coming, it means he wants to be seen. Wait a minute. Want to be seen? Is Jungkook sending a message? And if so, for whom? Asterisk asterisk. On the third day, the explosion could no longer be stopped. Hashtag Jungkook's AESPA is trending in 42 countries. Articles from overseas media began to drop reviews of this incident. BTS Jungkook allegedly attended AESPA concert, fans go wild, became a Korean Billboard headline, and worse, Chinese media began to heat up the issue with a more extreme narrative: secret relationship of third and fourth generation idols. They inserted a theory that this was a form of collaborative promotional maneuver between the two giant labels for a mysterious project that would be announced after the BTS members finished their enlistment. This theory went wild when an insider in the underground K-pop community mentioned that Jungkook was actually not just a spectator, but a secret co-producer of one of AESPA's unreleased new songs. This sentence alone is enough to shake the entire K-pop landscape. Jungkook? BTS icon? Secretly writing or producing music for AESPA? No way, said one fan in a Twitter audio room broadcast followed by more than 30,000 listeners. But if that's true, we have to be prepared to accept that Jungkook no longer sees himself as just a part of BTS. He is arranging his own territory. Is this a split signal? Is this part of a new phase in which Jungkook decides to walk alone? Or is this precisely part of HYB's strategy to unite the forces of the two most militant fandoms in South Korea? What makes it all the more suspicious is when AESPA does not refute the rumors. In fact, in a live session the next day, one of the AESPA members, without naming names, said with an ambiguous smile, "There was someone very special present yesterday. We were really touched. Very touched." Someone special and touched. The army exploded. Some even started calling for a boycott of brands sponsored by AESPA. On the other hand, AESPA fans welcomed this rumor with enthusiasm, even creating the hashtag #Kukrina as a form of support for the speculative couple Jungkook and Karina. Fan art, fanfic, even video edits both flooded TikTok and Instagram. The army? They're crying, inflamed, and some feel betrayed. We love him wholeheartedly, unconditionally. But he showed up at an AESPA concert like that, when we couldn't even get close to a BTS concert for years. Does he know what it's like? Wrote an army whose upload went viral on Weverse before being deleted.